What about Troy? Won't he come?
I'm walking alone. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Alright, got it. Spooky, spooky skeletons. Oops. हाँ लाइव है. Hi. Yo, dude. Did we ever cast together? I think we did, right? We did a go-cast once. Yeah, I can. It's fine. You can start the game whenever you feel like it. Yeah.
Going up yellow. It's Jordan.
Wait, won't there be screen cheating? Won't there be screen cheating? I mean, anybody can just look back and screen cheat. Alright. The stream's already live, although I'm getting a black screen in Discord now.
I might have to turn this off. Alright, there we go. Alright, you can
Yeah, but I'm
start
getting...
and you can, you know. You're getting a black screen. Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Alright. What?
What? Alright, so the first ban goes to Mammoth Gaming.
Wait, borderless karo.
Acha.
Wait, alright. Give me a second.
Sure. Yeah, monitor ka refresh rate.
Alright, guys. So, alright, you can introduce the stream to everybody. Aqua, go ahead.
Alright. Okay, so welcome to the LAN event of the Kryptonite Rainbow Fig Feeds tournament. This is going to be the first match between Mammoth Gaming and Akatsuki. So this is actually
It's
the
basically
result of...
Yeah, it's not. It's a new bracket, and this marks the beginning of our LAN event, and it's going to be the first map
and
of this best of
which
three,
is going to be Coastline. And the just as the fourth ban is going to go live, which is going to be given by Akatsuki. I don't even see who are banned. I can't. Alright.
Alright. So
just as the fourth ban is gonna go live by Akatsuki,
and
we can see that that is going to be Echo. So the four operators who are banned are Nomad, not surprised. Capital, kind of surprised. Maestro and Echo, both not surprised.
Yup.
As they are really the operators which can, you know, counter a plant.
Yup.
Not to mention really annoying to deal with.
Yes. Now, alright, so yeah, fire's gone. Nomad flanking is going to be easier for the defense. Even Akatsuki's playstyle really involves a lot of running out and stuff. So that's it's really going to be beneficial for them with no Nomad in play. Again, that means that MG here is going to have to bring out a lot more claymores if they want to be that aggressive and not worry much about their backs. On defense, Maestro, Echo, Intel Denial, and Plant's going to be easy for the attacks.
Out of all the people in the tournament, I can guarantee that Flanker is going to be the one screen cheating.
Screen cheating. Flank is going to be the one screen cheating. Alright. Well, I'm sitting here and it's not gonna be that easy to screen share, to be honest. Looking at the arrangement of this cafe.
Ah, rip. I was gonna make it to there, but then,
Hmm.
things came up, had to go over to Japan and stuff.
Ah,
So I really couldn't make it.
well, that's a shame, but nonetheless, you are here, a part of the tournament at least, casting it with me. And again, I'll introduce
Right.
you to this stream, everybody watching. I am Tech, and with me is Aqua. We are both casting
Dude,
together.
Aqua is my clan tag.
Oh, sorry, you're only 16.
No,
Alright,
just call me
alright.
10.
10,
10, 10.
alright.
Like the
Oh,
number
it's
10
not
itself,
team,
and
it's
Aqua is
10.
my clan tag.
Alright, sorry.
So,
I,
I mean,
I,
the
I just
Aqua clan
mistook
is.
you for Aqua.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody calls me Aqua,
Yeah,
anyways.
that's what Red X also confused you
Yeah.
to me
The thing
as.
is, like, I started off the Aqua clan, and now it's like really popular in my
Mhm.
school. It's
Ah,
like my school's clan.
I get it.
So, like, all the gamers in my school are a part of the Aqua clan.
But nonetheless, the
Anyways, Valkyrie has been drowned out by the attacking side. The
hmm,
attacking phase just begun. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock, we can see that the game has just started. Not yet to be fragged out or even take damage by
ooh,
anyone. But just as I say that, Thatcher gets taken out with the window rappel, which is going to be extremely bad for the attacking side. Mainly because of the fact that their first location is basement. Without no Thatcher, they are not going to be getting a thermite.
oh, another
That
frag
also
comes
means
on
that
out.
Beat.mg
Yeah.
uh, has decided to not be able to kill the defending run out, which is going to be from the alibi. Fortunately for the attacking side, the bug manages to frag the alibi out and revives the Blackbeard back up again. Although this does mean that Blackbeard is going to be extremely low on HP,
Yeah, just 20
just
health for him.
as yeah, which is plenty health for him, but like it's kind of low.
Yeah.
Just as Thermite places a C4, while followed by them not having the ability to push in through main garage because of the fact that they lost the Thatcher.
Yup. Alright, so Thatcher
With
is gone. Like you said, the garage, it's gonna be one tough wall to be opened up. Well, it's not gonna be opened up
yeah,
at all unless they can get rid of the kite charges. So it's also gonna be a
which
little
is
tough, yeah.
also hard.
Because, well, Buck from above could try to get those, but they are very discreet as compared to bandit batteries, which are huge and easily spottable. But nonetheless,
Right.
it's going to be a 4v3. There we go. Buck is trying to locate the kite charge, and he's going to have a hard time. He could chuck a nade out down there, but I think a Jaeger ADS is just going to eat that up. Can I find one? I don't think there is a Jaeger
There
ADS.
are no Jaeger
Yeah,
ADS
there he
down
goes.
there, but
Spots it out.
uh, yeah, Bug does find out the Kai charge.
And that's going to
Although
allow...
if he did end up using the frag grenade,
But
he
none,
would have.
yeah, limited
Yeah,
his...
alright. Jaeger decides to take two attackers out of the play, both being IQ and Bug, who were guarding upstairs. While that happens, though, on the other side of the map, we can see that Thatcher and Blackbeard both broke through main garage, and now they're going to be taking a peek. Just
Silence
as
though. That's gonna
Silence though going in for the first frag, but gets immediately refragged by the Jaeger, followed up by the Jaeger, refragging Beat.mg out of the game, giving the defenders one round for the taking.
Alright, so yeah,
God,
what happened?
man, my throat is kind of dry today. It's
Ah,
like,
okay.
I don't have the enthusiasm as I used to do in my voice. Like, something's up today. I don't know what. Let me just turn the AC on because I'm sweating. So, like, what relation do you have with the gaming cafe? Like, are you,
I don't know. I came here as a player. I am in Team Leonas, so
I see, I
yeah,
see.
that's what I'm here
Wait, where
as.
do you actually, like, how far was it from your home?
I'm from Delhi, so I took a flight.
How much was it? The flight price?
Um, I
5k rupees?
yeah, around that much.
So who paid for all of their flights? The players
The players
themselves?
themselves, yes.
Ouch. Ah, rip. I'm pretty sure if I didn't have to go to Japan, I could have made it to India
Alright.
and to catch the tournament live. But
Mhm.
yeah. Anyways, at least I'm a part of it,
Yep.
even though if it is online.
Nonetheless, the round has begun on the defense. We're looking at the lineup of a Bandit, Castle, Pulse, Smoke, and the Jaeger. On attack, though,
Uh,
we're looking at the Hibana, Buck, Thatcher, Blackbeard, and IQ. Again, it is a council take or a council attack, and this is what MG I think was prepared for in the first round when they were forced to go for
yep,
Garage. They took
MG is actually prepared to, get the frags out. MG is prepared to take the defense out this time.
no, that's not what I'm saying. In the first round, the operator lineup that MG did bring, they took the Thermite in for, just to make sure that they are not caught off guard, but still like the Blackbeard and most of their lineup, like especially from what I can tell from Blackbeard, was that they were expecting to push top floor first, and Akatsuki really caught them off guard going downstairs, and Akatsuki did win round 1, but right here they are at a 2-man disadvantage against MG.
Yep, with the 2 people down, okay, never mind, it's 3 people now with Beat MG coming in with the 3rd frag
Hey.
from the attacking side, making it a 5v1 situation as
Ooh.
Silence manages to get another one, but gets
No.
immediately refragged
Yup.
by the Pulse.
Silence did try to come into the peak. That's going to be Buck. Sparko coming in with the final frag onto Amar. Almost what would you say? A flawless round, but
Almost a flawless round,
almost
yeah.
a flawless round. But Silence got taken out there, and that's going to lead to Mammoth Gaming securing round 2 and putting it up to a score of 1-1.
Making it a tie between both of the teams.
Yup.
It is it's like one of the highest levels of games we can see in the Indian sub-Indian R6 continent.
Yup.
They are one of the best teams to ever exist at this point.
Pretty much MG has been this roster itself has been together and has been playing tournaments together for a very long time, and they have had I'd say they have had the most LAN experience out of all the teams that have made it to LAN this year to Ahmedabad at Kryptonite Esports Cafe.
It's like because of the fact that they played so much with each other, they have gained the synergy, the chemistry between each other.
Yeah, they have.
You know what each other is doing.
Yes, they understand the mindset of what's going on in the other player's mind without having to say. That's the kind of experience they have gained by playing so much together, and that really counts as a lot when it comes to Siege and the game that this is.
Exactly, because the main point of Siege is to work as a team.
Yep.
If you don't work as a team, there's no way you can win. That's just how Siege works.
Yes.
It's impossible to win if you don't work as a team. The 3rd round's action phase has begun. We can see that they're going with office. Is it office? Yeah, office
it is council
again.
office and meeting room.
Council office. They're going with office again. This time though, they aren't going to be using the same strategy as they did last round, which is a betterment. I mean, which is like an improvement when it comes to trying
Not
to adapt
really.
to the situation.
It's kind of the same hold. They're focusing on the yellow stairs hold, which is crucial when you're trying to hold this site out.
Yeah, I mean the hold is same, but
Yeah,
their
but they're-
stat is kind of different.
Yes, they brought out different operators. There's no castle
Yeah,
this
that's
time.
yeah.
The pulse.
Not to mention they have a Valkyrie too for the runouts and
they
the
have-
pulse.
they
Oh, wait,
have
no, they had a pulse last round too.
Yes, they have the smoke. Well, he's going to be trying to hold out the stairs as well as he can.
Yep, with one Thatcher going out, never mind the second Thatcher going out. The smokes, red dot was gone. The drone just went out, and yeah, the smoke. Did the smoke get tagged? Well, the smoke is tagged now, so... Oh my god, there's somebody on the window! And that guy on the window, which was IQ, takes the smoke out of the play. The smoke, having no idea about where the IQ was, runs into the line of sight of the IQ, only to be immediately fragged out by the IQ, giving the attackers one man lead
Yep.
having making it a 5v4 on the situation on the attack on the favor of the attacking side.
Look at
There
that.
is going to
Beat.
be beat.
Beat is going to be in a bit of a trouble if he comes in with the peak. There's going to be two defenders sitting inside console. But the positioning of Valk and Jaeger. Well, Jaeger's just there to hold or push in. The wall next to him has been reinforced. But the peak onto Valk could go either way if Beat misses his shots. But the fight is in favor of Beat there.
Yeah,
Valk
it did go
does
the
not
other
attract
way.
any of the shots. Rattler comes in with the peak. That was a bad decision by him. Rattler should have stayed in the spot. And there we go. Valkyrie is going to also be taken out. That's silence all the way from bot.
While making the turn,
Yep.
which gives the Hibana an advantage on the peak, and that gives her the ability to take the Legion out of the play, securing another round for the attacking side, making it a 2-2-1 on the favor of the attack. Hi. You dead?
Yes, I'm not.
All right. Okay. I thought
Mhm.
some assassin came over and this
No,
new
no.
bombed you.
The stream's on. So
Yup. How many viewers do you have?
I don't know. I'm not actually
Only
keeping an
18.
eye on that. But there we go. Round 4 is going to be on way. It's a basement defense again. Last time around, MG wasn't able to quite take it home. But well, they have the same roster as they had for the first attack. It's Buck. Well, he's going to be crucial in opening up the bottom, the floor of piano. There's a Blackbeard. Blackbeard, I think they might just make him sit on the hatches, or he could be used into sitting behind the car outside garage, or just like focus on taking out the roamers and putting pressure on the top floor from the console windows. There's a lot of roles that a Blackbeard can play in the basement push. I think MG, like last round, is gonna try to put
I
pressure on
really,
the
really
roamers. Yeah.
I really underrated. Like you said, Blackbeard can hold a lot of angles and stuff in this location, right? In extremely underrated angle, which works every time for me, is grappling upside down of the garage, like a main garage.
Yeah, that's a very old angle. It does work. Oh, look at that first frag. He's gonna come out. That's gonna be IQ down for the count, and Valk is gonna be the one taking her out. That's really gonna make her have her drones at a safer spot. Blackbeard, I think, has lost one of his shields with that peak. Yeah, there we go. It's just gonna have one
Yeah,
more.
Blackbeard has lost one of his shields.
Yes.
The Valkyrie could have went for the second frag, but unfortunately for her, the Blackbeard was smart enough to retreat back rather than, challenge him. Or
Beat
challenge her, should I say?
Yes, Beat was taken out in the first round in console windows. Oh, look at that. Lion is insane. He's going to get another one, leaving MG with just 3 members alive. Lion on the roam is proving to be extremely effective. He's done his role. Now, all that Akatsuki needs to do this round is sit back in the objective, relax, and enjoy the show. Oh, Valk does know the position of... Okay, that wasn't inside. Buck was outside. I thought he's in. But nonetheless, that could have been another frag if he was in.
Okay,
Valk tries
Valkyrie
to go for
manages to notice where the buck is. Just managed to shoot a couple of shots in the general direction
Now,
of the buck.
yeah. No, but what
But-
Akatsuki needs to do is fall back into the objective, because 1.5 minutes remaining, and instead of sitting like Alibi is upstairs alone, Valkyrie is aggressively peeking. They could be taken out one by one. That's going to strip them away from their man advantage, and that's really what they do not want at all.
Exactly.
But
Never mind, just as you say that, they will refuse to go to a man deficit by taking the buck out of the play. Their Sparko being taken out means that it is going to be extremely hard for them to continue the push with only 2 men remaining on the attacking side. Not to mention there are roamers all over the map. It is going to be extremely hard for them to get inside except for the main garage. But if they go through there is a dog taking a peek onto the broken reinforcement,
Yep.
which will take both of them out. The Blackbird decided to peek the dog. Unfortunately
Oh, look
for
at that.
him, he
That's
could
not
not
gonna be
take
good
the
for
dog
silence.
out. The Valkyrie notices one.
gets
The Valkyrie
another frag.
notices one, takes out one, but gets immediately refragged by the Thermite, who was a little too late to save his teammate. But unfortunately for them, they were kind of on a man deficit from the beginning. So
There's 14
it
seconds
really
left on the
doesn't put that
clock.
much of a.
He's trying to push on down. He gets shot by a Rattler from the spiral stairs, and he
From
comes
Spiral.
in with
From
the
Spiral.
finish as well. And the round goes to Akatsuki. Now this match is proving to be extremely close. The fight, like the rounds, are coming one after the other for both these teams. Again, we're on to round 5, and the score's 2-2. It's right in front of you.
Hacks. Hacks. Oh god. By the way, there's still a stream delay, so yeah.
Well, stream delay is still important, you know.
Dude, how the hell am I supposed to know you if you don't tell me your name, dude? Your Discord name and your like
Yeah.
YouTube name is different. I mean, I'm not telling it to you. I'm telling it to the chat. The chat is like, one guy's like, "Yo, don't you know me?" I'm like, "Dude, your Discord name and your in-game name is different
Yeah.
compared to your YouTube name,
Yep.
dude. How am I supposed to know which one you are?" Not to mention, I have way too many Indian buddies, so just saying Indian buddies is not gonna work. Anyways, let's go on with the game. A 2-2-2 with no deficit on any side,
Well, yeah, round
giving
5,
the
the scores are even for now, and both these teams are gonna try their best to, get the win. It's a double elimination, 4-team tournament going on up here, and neither of these teams would want to go to, loser brackets because they cannot. Well, when you reach or you lose a brackets, there's that mental pressure on you that if you lose this match, you're out of the tournament, and of course, absolutely nobody wants that kind of pressure while playing at a LAN, and LAN of course puts a lot of pressure onto you because you cannot afford to make mistakes. The teammates, you can't make excuses as well. Your teammate's sitting right next to you, will come in and slap.
like like it's a 5v1 situation, and then everybody just decides to do a run out without having any way to recover back, and then there's one guy who just takes all 5 of them out, just like Lion took one guy out and immediately got refragged by Sparko. Kind of sure that's not a good situation to be in, having it been taken out, even though it's a 5v1.
Yup. Now Buck has lost a lot of
Alright,
HP. Valkyrie's been taken out. She
yeah.
was like the heavy fragger for Akatsuki in the previous round. She needs to be.
She manages to get one frag though before getting refragged.
And that was
so it's
Hibana,
kind of
so
a
it's a
win-win
huge-
situation.
It's a huge frag.
Yeah,
It's a
not-
Hibana. Buck has been really
Yeah.
damaged a lot as well. It is a top
So
4
yeah, it's
attack, so
kinda like-
Hibana's role isn't much. Buck's role was a lot, but he got taken out. He's going to be traded out 3v3 for both these teams with 1 minute 40 seconds left on the clock question. Playing in the long desk. Alibi is still on the roam, so is Rattler. That leaves only Legion in the side. That's not going to be good for the defense at all. Though attack, if they drone it out quickly and push in, they're going to be in for a treat. But that's, I think the amount of time they're taking to do that, it's a free rotation for Alibi and Diego. But seems like I don't think the defense realizes that they need players in the objective, because if Legion gets taken
Not
out,
to
they
mention,
don't have a
with
hold.
like a minute remaining, it's going to be extremely difficult to retake the site if they, get the plant.
Oh, look at that. Jaeger's going to be
Alright,
spotted
never mind.
out
The
the
Thatcher
exile.
manages to see the Jaeger small gun scopes. The
Yup.
moment the Jaeger decides to push in through yellow stairs, which he does, and gets taken out by the Thatcher, making it a deficit for the defending side,
Now,
with Alibi managing to rotate back to
look
site.
Look at this, the barricade right here, right? It's kind of useful for both these players, although Blackbeard's just taken it out. Sorry, IQ's just taken it out, but it meant that Blackbeard could just rappel and watch the connector without having to worry about the hallway, and that also meant that defenders could easily rotate around without having to worry about the Blackbeard. So it went both ways. But well, MG came out on top 3-2 as we end round 5, and well, it was a 3v3. MG just came out on top of their engagements. They played it slow, they played it cool, and Akatsuki couldn't comprehend what they need to do. They just needed to go back, sit inside, wait for the final 15 seconds, and MG's push and just come on top of their firefights. That was the only way. They would have won this round, they would have won this map. They would have, gotten the lead, I mean, but They messed up. They were trying to go for the frags. Jaeger caught off getting rotated. So did Alibi. Elysian was the only one inside. Came into the peak and boom, it's a Blackbeard.
I mean, that also means that they could have, changed up their strategy,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just screwed up.
Yup.
Well, yeah, some people can hear my keyboard talks, and if it's annoying you, I apologize for that. I
Alright.
really can't help it. Cherry MX switches are kind of a pain when it comes to sound. What keyboard is there in the cafe? Like mechanicals?
It's Logitech mechanical. It is mechanical by Logitech.
Oh, so it's a Romer G.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Oh, do you know the keyboard model number? Orion or
I
G Pro
just
Wireless?
entered the cafe,
Sorry.
like for the cost. I don't know much. I know it's a Hyperion Fury, the mouse that I'm using. It's a G502, but the keyboard I can't really tell.
Alright. Alright, so the sixth round has begun with the attacking side having 3 rounds to their name and the defensive side having 2 rounds to their name, which does also mean that the defense has to win 2 more rounds in order to get back into the lead which they had
Yep.
in the first round. Now that is going to be difficult because of the fact that MG is a really, really conserved and like a well thought out team. So yeah.
Well, MG does have the lead for now, but the pattern that this match has been following is that 1 round for MG, 1 round for Akatsuki. And we're not sure.
It might just
Go ahead.
it might just be that we might go into the game of 3 in the end.
Yup.
Device is going dark.
So a new
I'm hearing the
terminal
teams.
just opened in
I'm hearing the team say yellow clear, bathroom clear. Is it though? Are the calls clear? Are the calls? Yeah, the yellow is clear, bathroom is clear, guys. Come into the push, MG. But there we
they
go,
managed to take gridlock, which
even
is
though-
not an operator we see be used often.
Yup.
Just during the time where X7 takes the Jaeger out,
EX7.
giving the EX7. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Takes the Jaeger out.
Some players really hate their names being pronounced wrong, so better be careful about that. Nonetheless,
Right.
look at that. Blackbeard is trying to hold out the connector. He's going to go for a peek once he gets a call that there is someone peeking. It's clear, but oh, look at that. Legion comes out with the peek. That's the kind of plays you can make when there isn't a Nomad. 2 frags in a row for, what do you say, Akatsuki, but they're going to be traded out. MG is going to have Silence take out a Rattler. Drops it to a 3v3. He's blocking out the yellow rotations. They can go for a council push, but again, they still need to worry about the rotation. Amar from below is sitting and standing, sitting with his nitro cell waiting to deny the plant. The bottom hasn't been cleared out, though Gridlock does know that there's a pulse right below her. I'm pretty sure she is aware of that fact. Trying to
But
nade out.
she won't really be taking much care of it, mainly because of the fact that she is gonna get fragged out by the
Oh.
pulse. Just in the meantime, Sparko gets a frag onto question. There's going to be the pulse downstairs, unable to do anything.
Oh, his C4's gone, but Sparko is sitting in one place. He just needs to spot beat and spray him down from below, but the plant is going to go down. His position is being given out constantly. Oh, it's the same spot. He's going to come into the spray. Blackbeard's going to take a little bit of damage. Valkyrie comes in with the finish, and the round goes to Akatsuki. As we come to finish off half of this map, it's going to be a 3-3 score. Both these teams evenly matched out. The push going in favor, well, the defense going in favor for Akatsuki. So, what do you have to say about that?
God damn. What happened? What did I miss?
Oh, you missed something. Well, Akatsuki came out on top of that round.
How though? Did the pulse manage to take that guy
The
down?
Pulse took out
The
the
buck?
Buck, and then Pulse
Yeah.
damaged the Blackbeard enough to, for Valkyrie to take him. Oh, look at that! I forgot that the Mira hasn't been banned. And
All
although,
right.
uh, you know how, ah, I just, oh, poor Akatsuki. You know how teams have just adapted to not having to play Mira because it's always banned. I don't think Akatsuki
Right.
realized that they could have picked out a Mira and they were just like, oh, we normally play these operators. So that's what we're going to be bringing out. Mira wasn't banned and they didn't play her at all. MG realized the fact that, oh, Mira is a really, really influential operator in this basement defense and they're going to take full advantage of it. Absolutely full advantage of that.
Yep, Mira is actually insanely useful.
Well,
To
look at
stop
the amount of
hard
utility she
pushes.
has. Well, she can do plant denial with her nitro cell. She can reconstruct the site with a shotgun. She has that amazing vector with insane rate of fire, and well, she can just lock out
And an
those.
insane amount of recoil, which is, mind you, easy
No.
to control if you get used to it.
Vector is very easy to control. What are you saying?
Exactly, yeah. No, but the recoil is insane. Like, the recoil is high, but the control is easy.
Okay, well, you can say that.
Yeah, like, and unlike Ella, whose recoil is lower than the vectors, but the control is insanely hard,
Yeah.
mainly because of the
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
that the patterns are random.
Well, mostly Ella's gun is harder to control because of its horizontal recoil. The vertical you can control, but then the gun's just gonna shoot left and right and left and right, and that's impossible.
Yeah, not to
for
mention
anybody
the
to
left
control.
and right isn't a predictable pattern.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, Bandit going in for the wrong wall.
No, he was going for
Unable
the
to get the-
right wall. What are you saying?
No, no,
But-
no, no. Thermite placed it on the middle.
Oh, look at that! No, Thermite plays
Look
it
at that,
extreme right
Bandit
one.
gets the thermite
But
charge.
Sparko
That's
is
right.
going to be on top of his game for the bandit trick. There isn't a buck playing in piano. The piano is not being held. Oh, it is being held by the Mira, and that's going to be one hell of a pain in their gentleman's hold. to
Yeah.
push.
It's
Yeah.
going to be extremely hard for them to take control as Buck pushes in to the third floor.
Well, Buck
with-
is trying to get vertical line of sight on to the
Onto the
Mira,
Mira.
but well, the floor isn't really destructible, so that's going to be a little tough. He can get
Quite-
that little
yeah, quite.
angle on this corner, but look at that. That's what he's going to be going for. A nade is going to push the Mira away as well. Can he get an angle in there? Not sure if he can. I don't think
What
he can.
I
Mira
would
is
have
safe.
personally done is, throw a grenade
Nonetheless-
through the hole.
The walls opened. The plant's going down. They're going straight
The
for
plant's
it.
going down just at the moment where two of the defenders have
Ah.
been taken out. Just at the same time, the plant is also taken out, followed by a frag from Question, taking one defender out, making it a 2v3 on the favor of the attacking side. The plant unfortunately did not go down. With 30 seconds remaining on the clock, the attacking side has to do something about the diffuser. They have to go down, take the plant, even though they are having the man advantage. They do not have the diffuser on them, which is going to be extremely difficult for them to, retake side. That also means that the Valkyrie is going to be taken out, making it a 1v2 because
yes.
the Valkyrie is currently down. There is a mirror onto that window. The Valkyrie is not yet taken out of the game. Just as I say that, the Valkyrie gets taken out with the bug going in for the plant. The mirror unable to really do anything. The Akatsuki gets the plant down with barely any seconds remaining on the clock. The attacker gets marked behind the van, but fortunately for the attacking side, Question manages to take Viper out of the game by a single tap to the nice little head, which was peeking out of the white van.
Alright, Mammoth Gaming failing to land these rounds. Akatsuki coming out on top of this map.
Whose map? I don't know.
MG's map. Well, MG's on the defense now. On attack, they landed 3 rounds. First defense round they've lost. So let's see if they have any more surprises for us. But again,
I
they're
mean,
going to be
it
going for
is-
another. Well, they're going for garage again, and they're going to be bringing out Amira again, there's a dock. Dock's really helpful, but only for fragging. Only if Silence can go for those fraggy frags. Again, I remember
Silence.
Dock go.
The thing is,
Hmm.
Silence really knows how to hold those tight
Yeah.
angles, like really tight angles. I mean that's what she said, but those kind of tight angles, you know,
Hmm.
like virgin level tight angles. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Mira goes for the same placement as she did last round. Okay, no, never mind. It's is it going to be the same or is he
It
going
is
to
going to
change?
be the same one. It's a little hard to counter, and there's not much spots you can put Amida on. You can put one here, on this wall. Okay, she has put one there on this wall. It's not the same. It's not the same at all.
Yeah, it's not
The
the same. It's
yeah,
not the same.
the
It's on
problem
a different room.
yeah, the problem with this Mira is that it becomes like it as soon as this hatch is open, that Mira is really hard to play at, and again, it doesn't really provide you with a lot of line of sight just because of this yellow pillar that you see right under me, and this is an ideal position for the Mira. It gives you a lot of line of sight into the site itself, and it's really hard to get behind because this wall is well hard. If they come in from this hallway, you can just reinforce this wall that I'm looking at, and it becomes very easy to play. You only have to worry about your left. And I don't
But
know.
that site has the ability of C4.
Hmm.
So not only can you like see closer to the car just as the jackal is going to have a close encounter with the Valkyrie. Jackal manages to find the Valkyrie. Valkyrie, having no idea where the Jackal is,
Ooh.
gets fragged out by the Jackal. Buckshot getting one frag onto the attacking side while making sure that he takes no damage whatsoever. God, I'm feeling so sleepy. I just want to take a nap right now. Ah,
I don't.
but yeah,
You're
like
playing. You're feeling sleepy. I don't know what MG is feeling right now. They've lost on the EX7. Their hard fragger. He is like he's in the bottom. Mostly MG wins when EX7. Like it used to be true. If EX7 frags, and this team wins. It's not been the case for a very long time, but today at LAN it seems like Akatsuki has the edge over them, at least for this map, which is MG's map. So they gotta be careful about their plays. MG's really lagging behind. 1 minute left on the
but
clock.
the thing, but the thing is, like, we have seen a consistent pattern of one win, one loss, one win, one loss for
Yep.
both of the teams.
Yep.
So if that pattern continues on,
Which
I don't
it
think it's
seems
going to
very
continue on
unlikely.
because with
Yes.
50 seconds remaining on the clock, one of the other defenders gets fragged out, which is going to be Bandit. Even though he's really not that important for Bandit tricking, mainly because of the fact that the Thermite managed to open the reinforced wall up, he still was an excellent fragger. Mira notices that there are two people on site on yellow stairs, going to be making a push with Mira being smoked out, unable to
Ooh,
really
she goes
see
for the
anything. Throws the
C4.
Nitro out,
That's gonna
unable
be a
to land
waste.
the Nitro.
Yes.
Just in the meantime, while Hibana gets one frag onto the Viper, goes in for the plant, making it a 2v3. Mira goes in for the frag onto yellow. But unfortunately for the defensive side, they get flawlessly taken out by Akatsuki, giving the attackers one more round, breaking the chain of one win and one loss.
Oh yeah, Akatsuki getting 2 rounds in a row. Alright, so a tactical timeout has been requested by uh, Team MG, and we're going to be pausing this map for the 1 minute. And it's a timeout for them. MG is really struggling. So, what do you have to say about the game, man? Alright, so yeah, guys, MG has requested a tactical timeout. We're going to be back once that tactical timeout has, run its course. So, stay tuned, and thank you all for tuning in. Alright, guys, we're back after the rehost is done. So, everybody, write in chat, discuss what you think of what's going on in the map. Of course, it's a little surprising. I am a caster, I'm not allowed to say this, but I personally felt that MG is gonna have the upper hand in this map. Or well, it was their map, and overall the best of three. I thought they'd have an upper hand against Akatsuki. They are more experienced at LAN, but seems like Akatsuki has really prepared very well, and they know what they're up against. And MG is having a really hard time with him.
Swapping mags!
Oh god, I've been busy since the very morning. Like I woke up today,
What
and
have you
then
been
the
up to?
first thing I did was plug in my new graphics card
Oh, which one did you
because my
get?
exams. I got the RTX 2060.
Ooh, nice. Well, I don't wanna ruin your party, but 2060 is kind of a bad purchase now.
Why?
2060 Super was just announced. It's $50 more and a way better purchase.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know where you're coming from, but then again, I have a CPU bottleneck, so the Super's performance isn't
Oh,
going to be mattering me anyways.
true. Which CPU do you have?
The i5 6500.
Oh, that's gonna bottleneck the 2060 as well.
I mean, it really doesn't bottleneck a 2060 that much. I get like 10 to 20 FPS less than what I normally would, which is high, but you
Okay.
know, not as much as I thought it would.
Okay.
But yeah, so because of that, we can see that this is a newcomers game because Thermite decided to break through one of the castles.
Into meeting room, a drone shouldn't really be allowed that much of free movement. But still, just 4 of them alive.
Yeah. Anyways, like us continuing, the bug takes one out while the Hibana manages to take the Mozzie out, making it a making them only have 3 players only
Yep.
to defend the objective. I'm guessing all of them are on site, or I hope they're on site, because there's only a minute remaining, and they should not be roaming at this situation right now. One of the defenders is constantly being marked, just as the attackers managed to fight one of the bomb. The tactical timeout helped them to get the first frag,
But well, 2 of them did get
but you
taken out.
know, yeah, both of them did get taken
Ooh, the
out.
Viper.
Ooh.
Ooh, he could have gotten he could have gotten the last 2. But oh sorry, the Hibana as well. Hibana's position's been given away. She's outside the balcony. She's gonna throw some flashes and try to make her way inside. That Thatcher's gonna land a little bit of damage onto the castle. Jaeger is also not having a lot of HP for him working in
Jaeger
his
does
favor.
not have a lot of HP, but he does have a lot of frags within him. And he manages to add one more frag to his portfolio by making sure that the attacking side feels heartened, disheartened, and broken,
Yep.
shattered, unable to be recovered.
No, it's not going to be good for Question at all. He's taking shots from Yellow. He is exposed from meeting as well. The diffuser has been dropped inside. Seems like Jaeger is just going to run on away onto Yellow. Question could go for a plant, but well, 2 players pushing you. Your positions being raised. Sparko is going to come in with the pistol. Finish you off. Defenders are going to take around 9. Mammoth Gaming are back into the game.
Yep, the tactical timeout seems like it seems like the tactical timeout helped them out, but we won't be able to tell for sure unless more rounds are done. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, and then in the morning I had to set my GPU up. Then I had to go do my classes,
Yeah.
and then the moment I was back, I had to start casting. And then after I'm done casting, I have to go out because a friend invited me to Domino's. So yeah, basically my whole day is busy.
That's chill.
And I'm exhausted right now for some reason. Like you could tell that the enthusiasm in my voice isn't as high as it used to be when I normally cast.
Happens, dude. Everybody has their bad days, but seems like MG is not gonna let us think that they're having one. They're back, winning another round. 4-5 as we move on to round 10. Either in the next 2 rounds we're going to see a lead for MG, or we're going to see that Akatsuki takes the map. Alright. Or we just maybe we'll see in overtime. Who knows? Alright. There's 3 outcomes from this point out. Akatsuki does seem to be in the favorable position, but MG did take that tactical timeout that they're very famous for. That their team kind of made tactical timeout popular in our subcontinent, like our scene. Do you know that? 10?
Wait, really?
Yeah, their team.
Really?
When
Actually, the thing is, I never really was a part of the
I
whole
get it.
scene.
All the long time people would know, because when tactical timeouts weren't really a thing even in LAN. The games had to be rehosted, and whenever what do you say, they needed one, they'd make one of their players disconnect, ask for a rehost, there you go, boom, tactical timeout. Because
Wow.
every time they did that, alright, they'd be on a losing streak, one of their players disconnects, they take 5 minutes, they calm their minds, they come back into the game, and boom, they're onto the leading streak. And everybody in
Holy
watching the stream was just like, they're back with their tactical timeouts.
So MG made this popular. Like MG
Yeah,
made.
this squad made it popular.
Holy crap! That's actually insane.
Well, look at that, EX7.
Like I joined.
EX7 is in meeting room. He should have been droned out. It's going to be kind of a pickle in the nose of Akatsuki and that push. Look at that. He's going to be allowed to get a frag. He can get a second one on the Thatcher. That C4 is going to do a lot of damage. 2 frags for him. He doesn't know the position of that Buck, I think, who's upside down.
Who is grappling upside down.
And Buck's going
The
to...
Buck decides to fall back.
But that's a lot of
was a
damage
smarter
done by
play.
EX7. Again, EX7,
Yep.
the hard fragger for MG, is back with his plays. Both Jackal... Oh, look at that. Thermite's also been knocked out from below. I don't think that whoever did that is going to be aware. Or maybe that was just EX7 shooting through the wall. 2 frags. Well, Amar HBK has a different story to tell. Line can be picked up easily, and I think he will be picked up right there.
Yeah, mainly because of the fact that he managed to take the Valkyrie out, which gave them complete control of the upper floor, making the current situation a 3v3, giving both of the teams the same man count.
Yep.
But for the attacking side, though, they only have the Thermite remaining. I mean, sorry, the Thermite is extremely low with HP, so... God, I can't even cast. I'm so tired. Anyways.
But nonetheless, 40 seconds left in the clock. Akatsuki needs to come in with the final push, which is going to be a hard seller. There is a Mira window watching them. Thermite's going to be the only one standing outside. Buck needs to go there because Thermite doesn't have the diffuser. Hibana is going to give a position away, and her element of surprise with that is trying to take that barricade out. Rotates back to the yellow stairs. She's going to try to go for the plant, but Smoke's going to be chucking out his toxic babies. They have the Mira windows to play with. To both of them set inside garage. Another baby comes on out as the plant is going to be continued to be denied. Buck is trying to hold it out from above as the plant gets denied by beat C4. Mammoth Gaming. Defender's going to win round 10, and they're going to even the scores out.
The tactical timeout really did help them go for the comeback.
Yeah, it did. Very true.
Just imagine you met a cute, clueless little copper, and then the next thing you know, that copper has 21 frags.
Who has 21
Smurf
frags?
101.
Smurf 101. Well, Smurfs don't really go copper. They're just low levels.
I mean, I bought a new account on Steam Summer Sale just to smurf on copper.
Or you went copper, and then you're just winning.
I mean, mainly because of the fact that most of my Aqua Clan members are either from Rocket League or CSGO, and I made all of them get Rainbow Six Siege.
Ah, okay.
So you have to queue in lower ranks with them.
True.
They are still not, most of them aren't ranked capable yet. Some of them managed to get ranked. Anyways, with the 11th round being started, and both of the teams having the equal scores.
Well,
From
whoever takes 2 rounds in a row here wins this map. MG is really going to try that. They have the momentum. They've won 2 rounds in a row already. They were at a 5-3. They've brought it to a 5-5. They're going to try their best to win the next 2 maps, the next 2 rounds as well, to take the game in their favor. But it's going to be a hard sell. Akatsuki isn't going to give up so easily. They are on the attack. Seems like MG has picked up on their slack on their defenses. They know that now they have to play a little passive, not just go for the frags. And well, their roams are really working out very well, MGs, right? EX7 managed to get 3 frags, I think, last round, or 2. 2 at least, right? We saw 2 on the screen. And what do you say? Akatsuki isn't doing very well on, droning and pincering those roamers out to take them out once and for all.
I mean, yeah, if Akatsuki decided to drone out the Valkyrie last round on that, inside of that room, they might have been able to turn the round around. Wow, that's rhythmic, but still, they could have turned the round around and then, got the win on that round.
Yep.
EMP grenade.
So while Cam's going out, first track for the round goes on to the LR. It's going to be silenced down to the counter out. Rattler coming in with the frag. As I said, that MG is having their roamers just freely roam around, and the attacking team is having a lot of troubles taking them out. The first roamer falls down, but well, EX7 still stands. EX7, and as I've been saying for the whole map, is their hard fragger.
He's the one who has been getting most of the frags, if I'm correct. Can we check?
Well, not really. 8 for him. Viper has been on top. But Viper hasn't really done much on the defense in the fragging side of the things. Rattler, well, he gets a double kill. Seems like attack is coming in with brilliant push. Oh, Rattler there is going to get a wall bang. Oh, that's a 1-for-1 trade, but the other one's going to be a dog. And he can easily pick himself back up. The Jackal's being marked out again and again, but Viper is going to come in with the kill steal out of him. But that leaves just 2 attackers alive. As I say that, EX7 is going to come in with a triple kill. Third one for him this round. Line, only one standing with 37 seconds remaining. He's going to try to move on in. He's in press room, comes in with the peak. Jaeger's right next to him. Viper's going to come in with the finish. MG winning 3 rounds in a row, bringing it to a 6-5 from a 5-3. Well, they've at least secured the overtime for this map.
Rip. Thank God that you're doing all of the talking.
That's chill.
Holy crap! I'm gonna have to go in like after this round. I hope you can cover up, dude.
Alright, so do you think MG is going to take this round? They have the momentum. They've taken 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, not to mention they also did what, like you said, the tactical timeout, which somehow gives them extra boost in performance. So I'm kind of voting that MG takes this round.
You're voting that MG?
MG wins the round. So
MG
that
wins
they
the
can...
round. Well, map 2 is Akatsuki's map, so they're gonna have a little bit of surprises for us there as well. Sad that you won't be able to cast it though.
Right, anyways, though, I mean, I probably will be able to see it while I'm on the car, like the live stream itself.
Pretty true.
But yeah, once I've arrived, I probably won't be. Today was a bad day, dude. Because I've been exhausted since yesterday and today.
What time
so I
is
really
there?
don't have the enthusiasm.
What time is it there?
It's 5 o'clock.
Ah, okay.
4:30 to be exact, but still. I just boosted my timer by 30 extra minutes. Are you joking with me?
Alright, match point MG on their final defense. This time around, well, again, they also brought out the castle. It's going to block out the Blackbeard's line of sight in there. And, well, Question's going to have to use this breaching round instead of just, being able to melee that out. There is a Jaeger being played. It's very important for this site, as I've learned losing this site again and again.
Wow, personal experience, I
Yup.
see.
And Castle, he's being pressured by the Jackal, but well, he's not going to move around. He knows there's not much of a push coming towards him. I think they're going to have some intel. They have a Valk for, that intel that they need. And EX7 playing in
and
admin.
also for the runouts.
Again, going for an admin hold, the Akatsuki doesn't seem to be coming for a push in that direction.
Alright, IQ is currently going to be holding bathroom window.
Honestly,
with-
this round doesn't seem to be very favorable for Akatsuki because there's just half of the round remaining, no frags at all coming out from their side. Well, they're not gonna manage to get some picks off because MG is playing extremely safely this time. They do not want to lose this round, and they know if they just let the timer run out, the final push is going to be a hard one. They do have a castle, they have a lot of players holding the site out. They have the Valkyrie, she can just go below and try to C4 the plant out as well in the end. And well, again, 1 minute left on the clock. Ooh, look at that. Amar has moved up the spiral stairs. It's going to be a hard one for the defense to move through the long desk. I don't think his position's been given away, but the first track comes on in. Yellow stairs is going to be cleared out as Sparko falls to the ground.
Just as you say, the attacking side isn't in favor right now. The frag goes for the attacking side while
that's what they
the
needed.
diffuser is also being planted with the Valkyrie giving a run out. Manages to take one guy out, but unfortunately for the defensive side, the diffuser has been taken.
Though I think the retake is going to be kind of successful. Alibi is inside. IQ right behind her gets the frag. Buck is also playing in spiral. He has a line of sight straight to the diffuser. I think that retake's going to be really hard. EX7 could go for a run out, but well, I don't think he wants to waste his C4. Just half the time remaining to get that diffuser. 3v3 defense is having a really hard time moving up. There is Amar standing in the spiral. EX7 whiffs his shots. Buckshot also gets the frag on to silence. Final frag. Amar, player of the map, player of the round, I'd say, finishes the map taking out Viper. Finishes the round, and we're going to move on to overtime with this round. Akatsuki not giving up yet.
And while the game goes into overtime, I'm gonna have to go into a coma and die.
You're gonna have to go.
Yeah, sadly, dude, I have to leave now. I'm so sorry.
It seems like I'm gonna be so. All right, so that's it from 10
I'm
side.
gonna see if I've been calling out Foxy
Haha.
to
If you
come
can
in and cast.
that's
but
not
I'm
gonna be a
pretty
problem.
sure
Maybe I can pick up someone off of the cafe to cast with me. But you chill, man. Have a great evening. Maybe I'll
Yep,
see you
you
around.
too, dude. Have a
Alright.
great evening by destroying your throat.
Yeah, I have a
And,
game right
so
after
yeah.
this one.
Oh, nice. So basically, you're under pressure all the time.
Yup. But nonetheless, I'll
Alright,
see you
dude.
around.
See
Thank you
ya.
for casting this, like almost a full game with me. Alright, so that's gonna be 10 leaving out, and that's gonna leave me being the only one casting this map. And well, it's gonna be a best of 3 from this point on. MG is trying their best to take this round their way. And Amar, well, no, not Amar, sorry. Akatsuki is doing absolutely the same thing. Alright, so again MG is going for another defense there. So going for a similar operator pick as the last round. And that's not going to be much of a shocker. They have Silence playing the dog, and well, Silence is really good and well practiced. Look at his shroud charm though. Nonetheless, he is really practiced and well versed on that takeoff. Look at that! He almost lands that headshot onto Rattler, but well, it is a QE Ash, so not the easiest shot to land. And EX7 has lost a lot of HP there, MG. So look to be in a good shape considering the health, but they do have a Dark Silence again. It's not just the ACOG in his hand. Castle, well, this time around they're going to be switching roles, and I don't think they're going for. Okay, a Viper with the Jaeger is going to be sitting in yellow. That's an important hold, and that's what they're going to be holding. The first rack comes out, Sparko is going to take out Rattler. That's the Ash down for the count, and MG seems to have taken the edge for this round in their own favor. So few flashes come out. Lion is looking to move into this side. Chuck all of those Ash flashes out. Sparko playing inside is gonna wait. He is prepared and waiting for the push as Beat. Well, he's gonna get a run out and the frag on to Buckshot, leaving just 3 attackers alive. It's gonna be one hell of a push if they make it with the final. Oh, from below, Amar waits for the mark, tries to go for the spray with the shotgun. Lands up a couple of shots, but that's not gonna be enough for a kill. Question watching his back. He's moved away from the window. Might look for an opportunity to move in, but Sparko is just playing at the wall in the corner. Another frag comes out, leaving just the Thermite and the Buck alive. Buck again on the spirals, Thermite on the window. He's looking for an opportunity to move in. He's waiting for a peek to come from his left, which, well, MG is not going to do. They're not that stupid. Amar gets the first frag for this clutch opportunity. It's going to be Silence down for the count. 10 seconds left on the clock, and Thermite has no other choice. He's going to come in, but receives a double kill, double peek on the other end. Trying to move up the stairs is going to be Buck. Not going to find anybody. Attackers run out of time as defenders take round 13, moving up to a 7-6 score and an overtime match point in their favor. Alright, round. Well, overtime match point is on the way. Akatsuki is going for a basement defense. Again, as I said last time, they're not bringing the Mira for this defense. They can easily bring the Mira, and the MG just proved how influential the Mira can be on this defense. There isn't a Maestro, you're just bringing a Valkyrie. You're really limiting the intel you can gather. And they're going to be bringing out the Kaid. Instead of Alibi, I think Legion would have been a better pick. top of the map is gonna be Valkyrie roaming alibi. Armor does go for a run out. He's gonna really damage beat a lot. That's gonna leave him to less than 20 HP remaining. Ooh. Look at that, Thermite is also gonna take a lot of damage there. Again, Kaid's used one of his charges on the hatch that allows them to open up the garage wall very easily. But Thermite isn't going for that. He hasn't understood that yet, and he's not going for the rotate. They really need to open up the garage wall as soon as possible, MG, to put as much pressure on the defense as possible. I don't know why they won't go for that, and the first knock comes on out as Rattler moves up. I think the yellow stairs gets the frag. He doesn't know that there's a Blackbeard standing outside. That, oh my god, how is he allowed to rotate? He's gonna get the Thermite. Silence falls onto the ground. He's gonna get another one. What is this, MG? What are you doing? As it drops to a 2v4. And Viper is gonna be the only one standing. MG not happy about that round at all. They couldn't open up the garage wall, although no kite charge was used on that. That's just gonna leave one IQ, lone IQ standing. It is overtime match point. They can't afford to lose this round, but they cannot afford to make such a mistake. There's one right under you. Viper, there's one right under you. Oh my god, he's gonna get a double kill. Question, buckshot, both down. Viper can actually take this round. I don't know what buckshot was doing. He was on cam, in a very bad position. Both Amar and Valk are out of this site. Viper does have the diffuser on him. He could go for a plant in the other side. He doesn't have a lot of time. As much time as you waste, buddy, it's going to be harder to get the plant down and get the round in your favor. And he's going to make some sound. It's not a good position to plant at. Amar comes in with the hipfire wallbang defenders. Take round 14 as we move up to a 7-7 overtime match point. The team that takes this map is going to be the one. The team that takes this round is going to be the one to take this map. Seems like we're gonna see a rehost at LAN because Viper's game is stuck. Something wrong with his PC. We've tried to pause it. Let's see if that fixes it at all. And yeah, we can see. Right, everybody watching. Seems like we're gonna see. All right. Haha. All right, everybody watching, seems like we're gonna have to see a rehost because there was some issues with our players. That was Viper and taking up the operator. His PC kind of crashed. So we're gonna be back with the same score and the same you know, operators and the same site for you as soon as possible. So guys, stay tuned, and I hope you all are enjoying this stream as much as I am.